Here we go.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth.
Grand Rising.
This is Sister Mama Hetheru coming to you live from the Ewald Circle Village Estates here in Detroit for the Grand Rising Elizabeth show for Wisdom Wednesday. Today is August 16th, 2023. And my host is Mama Evelyn. Greetings.
Oh, wait. Let me see.
Yeah. All right. So today I want to start with a bit of an opener. We're going to do some cat and cows, which are actually some chest pressed out and in, round the back, and then press the chest out. Squeezing the elbows back. Okay. Oh, I just had a pop. That was good. All right. Let's do about 8 of those. We're going to inhale. And then exhale, round the back. And inhale. Round the back. Chin to chest and chin to sky. 4 more. All right. Get that chest open. I want to do a reading from the Simple Abundance book. 365 Days to a Balanced and Joyful Life by Sarah Van Brethnack. Her August 16th reading is, you can't be original, you can be authentic. Whatever your passion is, keep doing it. Don't waste time chasing after success or comparing yourself to others. Every flower blooms at a different pace. Excel at doing what your passion is and only focus on perfecting it. Eventually, people will see you are great at doing, and if you are truly great, success will come chasing after you. Susan Cosman, American poet and philosopher of Egyptian heritage. She must be a projector. One of the reasons many of us have trouble getting our work out into the world is that unconsciously we're competing instead of creating, which always short circuits the flow of inspiration. A friend of mine is a gifted playwright. She denies herself the pleasure of seeing anything on the stage other than revivals of classics, preferably Greek. It's too painful for her to watch contemporary work because she's addicted to comparisons. Why do we make ourselves sick competing against strangers? I believe it's just another sophisticated, seductress form of self-sabotage. If we don't measure up, why even do it? You know, that word just appeared. I'm not going to say it. The fault line of comparison runs so deep in the lives of many of us, it's heartbreaking. 30 years ago, when I published my first book, which updated Victorian family traditions for modern families, there were few popular books on the Victorian era available. But within 2 years, the late 19th century was the hottest thing and the market was completely saturated. Today, it would be extremely difficult to find a commercial publisher for a Victorian book, even if you channeled Queen Victoria as a spirit guide. This doesn't mean that if you're writing one that you should stop. The cycle of creation is cyclical. There's a reason the past is prelude. Sometimes you're ahead of your time. Mozart was known to qualify his genius by declaring he was composing for future generations. There are literally millions of aspiring and working artists writing books, publishing poems, selling scripts, directing movies, auditioning for roles, designing clothes, entering jury craft exhibitions, creating startups, looking for an agent, praying for a lucky break. Don't panic. It's impossible for you to be an original, but you can be authentic. Once you accept an artistic assignment from the great creator, it's yours. Nobody can take it away from you unless, of course, you relinquish it. Others can imitate, but they can't duplicate what you do because there's no one in the world like you. Your work is born of your sensibilities, temperament, experience, emotion, passion, perseverance, attention to detail, idiosyncrasies, and eccentricities. When you're authentic, so is your art. I was so happy I said idiosyncrasies so well than that other word like eccentricity. All right. I love that we read this. Listen, I love these books. I don't care if you pick up a book or a card, they always on point talking about these passions. Grand Rising. I'm at Mama Ebony and Prostel and Brittany and Queen Aduni and Mama Ebony. Good to see y'all this morning. What's in your cups? That's what I want to ask first. What's in your cups?
Grand Rising, ladies.
Ebony.
Orange juice with a couple of drops of oregano oil.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that oregano oil. Ha.
That's the truth, ain't it?
Yes.
This don't taste like pasta. I have peppermint tea.
I'm having turmeric and ginger.
Mm.
Queen must have went to get her cup. Mama Ebony, what you got to drink this morning?
I just got water, y'all. Y'all so fancy.
It's not a just. Water is excellent. That's the number
I'm
one
just
drink in the
trying
world.
to hydrate myself.
Ooh, you done said that word already. Queen,
I am hydrating myself. Minus the other one, because she about to make me pay $5 early in the morning.
How about when Lily said, I'm just going to put $10 in the thing for the whole day?
No,
No,
absolutely not. No, I'm not doing it.
Oh, she can say it all day long. No.
If you're gonna give up like that, then put some zeros on and make it $100. We're not playing no games up in here.
That's right.
I want it to hurt. I want it to hurt well. Either you're gonna strengthen yourself or strengthen your vocabulary. That's where we at with this. I think some people like to say it just because. That's all right. I'm still squeezing and I'm getting better. That's right. All right, people. How you feeling this morning?
Grateful.
What's the thoughts for today? How you feeling? Grateful.
Great. I feel great. I feel motivated.
Evelyn?
I feel focused, divinely guided.
I like that.
Yeah. Determined. Pascal, are those your children on your?
Yeah, the answer to that question is almost always yes. But on my picture,
Yeah, when you turn off your.
those are the triplets.
They're adorable.
Yeah, they are. I'm glad you said that disclaimer. It's getting ready to school time right now, so I wouldn't normally be lucky enough to be on this call. I'm glad I am though. I'm glad I made this choice. However, I will be juggling getting people in the car and out the car. So I'm about to switch to my tablet in a second because I don't want to miss the benefits of it.
Right.
But
You were on before, right?
Ma'am?
Were you on before?
I was on, I want to say almost a year ago. Was it?
It was
over a year ago.
Yep.
It was over.
That
it was over.
At peace?
Yeah, I was over at peace.
I thought
we
so.
talking about relationships.
With the 500 children.
It's only 400, Mama. It's only 400.
But that was our first Monday, Tuesday, remember?
You're asking me if I
He
remember?
had a few challenges, and so it was because FP's like, don't steal my. I said, no, I'm giving up a Tuesday for a Monday, honey. Remember? Do you remember, Queen?
Yeah, I remember.
It was a good while ago. It was a good while ago. It wasn't a long time ago, but it was before.
About
I'm
it,
grateful for it though. The experience stuck with me though. I've been wanting to respectfully steal his format for a long time. Just you know, this is
Uh-oh.
I don't mean no. You said what?
I said, what did we just read?
Oh, no. I said respectfully. I was saying that in humor. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
Okay. But you know, if we need the Elijah version or whatever you want to call it, let it be. Because you know, can't be duplicated, but it can be created for the masculine or however you want to put it down.
That would be if that happened, I would have a conversation with you all before that happened. But
Yes.
that's a conversation for another day because that's not why we're here today. So
Hi, son. Hi, nephew.
Hello.
Wait. And on that note, I'm and my mic off so I can start moving and listening.
All right. Okay, Baba. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
Mom.
How did you feel that, you know, what was your word for the day?
My word?
Brittany.
Oh,
it was grateful.
Grateful. Oh, that was you that said something first. All right. What's your shirt say? Proud to be what?
Proud to be, proud to be. So this is a Juneteenth shirt, which I really like because it's just proud to be. Like, we ain't got to be proud to be out here. That's just what it is. 24/7 all days. What? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no chains. This proud to be. Okay,
to be.
move along.
I really, really like that because I've gone to a different place, and I think maybe two. It might have been when I came out of my murky clay. I remember saying that just be. You know, our hair. People say I'm going natural. You don't go natural.
You let it be.
It is. You let it be. It is. It's not something you go to or get to or move through. It is. You are. You know, and that's me. B. So, Brittany, I'm gonna challenge you. Why don't you run a couple bars? Could you give us some let me see, some dialect about proud to be. Let's take us somewhere from that proud to be.
I am proud. I am proud to be me, melanated and beautiful, aware, understanding, intuitive, speaking from my throat chakra, loving, giving love, and receiving love effortlessly. I am proud to be able to alchemize food for my family from Mother Earth. I am proud to be able to receive from the divine, to create on canvas, to materialize thoughts, feelings, emotions that we all feel. I am proud to be divinely connected and in tune with the wisdom of the universe. I am proud to be. Ooh,
I love
it. Sensitive. I am proud to be so sensitive to spirit. I am proud of this superpower. I'm proud to be a creator. I'm proud to be in the presence of elders that nourish me in my mind and remind me and challenge me all the time. I'm proud to be in spaces that are so full and filled with love. All right, I'm proud.
And there you have it, you all. This is our guest for today. The proud to be Brittany Ward, B Ward Poetry, tapping into our divine creativity.
Yes.
I'm proud to be me. I'm proud to be we. I'm proud to be here with you all today. All right, Queen Aduni, what you proud to be? We're gonna round robin this morning.
Okay, I'm gonna, all right. I got something. I have to change one word, but I got something. It's normally I'm free to be me, but I'm gonna use the proud. Because that's good too. I'm proud to be me, the natural me, the woman God created. I'm supposed to be full of virtue and vitality, creative, innovative. In my reality, there's you and me, a world jammed full of versatility, black and white, red and green, spirit, carnality, seen and unseen, a butterfly to be soaring through the air ever so freely, so proudly, landing where I choose to be, to express I forget something to so like me. I'm free. I'm proud to be me, the natural me. I'm proud to be me, the natural me. I'm proud to be me, the natural me. My hair, my skin, and what I put and who I put around me. I'm proud to be me.
Oh, you wordsmiths today, I'm telling you.
I'm
All right, who next? Who next? Ebony over there jumping up and down in the car. I see you jumping up and down, Ebony. All right, when it comes to you, when y'all proud to be and got something to say about it, just run the bars. Let us know you ready. Raise your hand.
See, I'm just proud to be divinely full. My cup is full, and I'm just proud of it.
Yes.
No cup like this?
Yes. And I feel it's in overflow. But I feel it's in overflow. I just gotta. Oh, I can overflow on y'all. I just gotta find somebody to overflow to.
Yes. We'll take it.
I got a cup to put it in. Mama. I got a cup.
It's just so beautiful. This is y'all, we've been doing it this week, y'all. You know that.
Yes. More to come. Mama Evelyn, how you doing over there? I see them gears. I see those gears spinning.
I know
in your
that creativity is just running all through her.
Well, I'm proud. Spirit woke me up at 2:00 this morning to get up and start writing my plan. And I said, I want to go back to sleep. Spirit said, no, you've had 4 hours of sleep. You can stay up another hour and you can, write. I'm like, okay, I'll get up and write. So I am proud to be stepping into a new reality. The reality isn't new. The reality is what we fell asleep on. We're getting back to what is. And bringing people with us. I love it. I'm glad to be alive. Yep.
All right. Grand Rising, Reverend Amani Grace. My what'd you call it? My classmate. Rev called me with a surprise yesterday. She was like, hey, what you doing at Osborne? That's my alma mater. I said, mine too.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So she let me know yesterday that we have the same alma mater, Laura F. Osborne. So today we are getting into this creativity and tapping into it with Sister Brittany Ward of B Ward Poetry. I am so glad I met her. I think we met dancing.
Yes.
So, yeah, I started seeing her here and there and then everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's how it went down. So I just want to welcome you to our show. You are now Bling and Elizabeth. So, run it. Let us know how it, what it is, how it is, that passion in your journey in life.
Okay. Yes. Where do I start? So the question is just to let you know. Yes, my name is Brittany Ward. My mama will tell you, Ursula Ward, daughter of Lamar Ward, recently transitioned into the spiritual realm. But my mama would tell you that it's Brittany. I still have yet to have that oomph to be like, it's Brittany, but I don't know. I'm saying it here because those closest to me do know that it's Brittany, and they say it because my mom, they know. Anyway. Yes, I'm B Ward Poetry. I'm also a creator. I'm a cultural organizer. I'm a storyteller. I am a curator of spaces for release around the city and abroad. I am, yep.
We see your art. We see.
Okay.
You got a few people behind you there. I'm talking about those people.
Right. Look at her, man. She just came out. And Ancestor came out. I don't know what that ancestor's name is. But yeah, okay. I'm also a painter. Yeah, I do a lot of things, and I haven't really revealed them to the world because I've just been kind of holding on to them, honestly. Like what happens when I reveal them to the world, I don't always have control over that, but that's something I'm working through. And currently in the business of, that's me working through as the wave. Currently in the business of like sharing my artwork with people, is going to start being more frequent in that way. I just love to release in all mediums, but knowing that it comes from one divine source. And so when I say my words, when I paint on canvas, when I dance, when I be, it all comes from one divine source. Yes.
All right, let's see. What do I want to ask? Okay, here, I like to give this. This is like my best first question. So, what was Brittany like when she was a little girl that helped this journey be what it is? We're going to do some more being today.
Yeah. I'm going to go get this picture real quick off my working altar.
All right. I have a yellow jacket in the house, and I'm getting ready to talk them it out. So y'all go ahead and converse.
He wanted to be on Elizabeth too.
Them bees, they're trying to find a place to be. As the seasons come to an end. This is a picture of me I recently found looking like Bebe's kid down the block.
Wait a minute, let me pin it so I can really see it.
I don't know. Can you see it?
Right there. Hold
on. Yeah. Oh my God, that's your face.
I know, right? That's definitely my face.
Yes.
Your face. Notice the demeanor, arms are crossed, hair is doing its thing. It's just, I'm out here.
That's Brittany. Brittany don't stand like that's Brittany.
Yeah.
Notice the spelling. That's so important. That spelling.
Yeah, Brittini. Brittany. Yeah. Middle name Marie, named after my grandma, Maria Ward, my dad's mom. But yes, Brittany, honestly, very closed off child. I experienced trauma when I was young. And so that led to me being very closed off, very stubborn, very always like this, if not just physically present inside. But with that, even though my mouth was closed, I began to write. I began to release through writing. That's why I prioritize it so much. You know, yes, I have an open mic, but I like to always say I curate spaces for release, you know, because I realize the importance of getting that out of you, you know. But I was always a very introspective, honestly, old soul of a child, just always aware and I'm looking at the picture like, girl, always just aware and questioning things that didn't make sense, you know. Some may call it like a conspiracy theorist, but like these theories be true as we have realized, like, you know. But yeah, that was me. That was me writing poems, even if it was just by my brother's junky room. Like I would just be like at his door, like, you know, writing, analyzing, journaling in this little blue book that I don't have anymore. Unfortunately, you know, that's where I first held my poems. And then yeah, always known as the creator, always known as Brittany, sing that song. You know, our families be like, dance, do that dance you had did, you know.
Perform on demand.
Yeah, so that was me as a child. It's this little girl right here, even though she ain't little. I can show you even little a picture, but that's the one I got right now.
Right.
How old is she there? How old?
Right. And so as I'm just being really transparent, and I don't mind, you know, a lot of my ages kind of get jumbled up as you know, you experience trauma. I just kind of, I don't really know how old I was, but I think I was in elementary. That's all I got. So yeah, still working through all of that, honestly, but this is healing within itself to bring up this little picture of Brittany. You know, this is the work that I'm literally doing right now. That's why it's on my altar. So yeah.
Well, I'm looking at that picture and the elder you just came up with. So you know that picture and then that elder. There's a communication there between those two. That elder on the wall you just painted, the one you just painted on the wall, and this young lady here, this young Brittany.
Which one did she just paint on the wall?
The one there with the shape. Look, it looked like my top.
Oh,
with the burgundy and the orange skirt, queen.
Yeah.
The brown, the dark face. Does she have a makeup on or face paint?
I could bring it closer.
Oh, come on, let me see her. I want to see her because she's talking to me.
Fully out here with the
people. She is talking to me. Ooh. She like, Mama Head, I got something to say.
Don't be having something to say. It's like, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna do my best here.
Let's see.
It's actually a mask that I made.
Oh my gosh. She's like, get me over to the Oh my God, Brittany.
Something to say.
Wow.
A lot of fabric.
Wow.
Brittany.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That's a big picture when you pull it.
I know it's really big, actually.
Ooh, that gives me some freedom ideas.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, let me ask you.
I'm gonna put her back.
Did you? Yes, put her back. She said I wasn't coming down here to be over here. I'm on the wall, so put me back on the wall. I don't know if they ready for all of this. All of this. Wow. So did you paint the background or is it fabric?
She gonna be a little crooked right now.
That's all right. That's how she hanging. It's okay.
Literally.
She can be however she need to be in here with us, for real.
Yeah, I did paint the background. Looking at the different fabrics. So those are pants that, you know, they tore. But I keep my stuff. I'm like, ooh, I could put that on a canvas, you know. So
that's right.
You know, the cowrie shells, the drums, you know, the different shapes and everything. Like I painted that on there. That was my best one. I was in there like a mad scientist. Just really going in.
what were you going through? What were you thinking about on her creation day? How was she born?
Yes.
What's her name, if she has a name, or who is
I
she?
know, right? If I could be honest, so I wanted to paint or explore like the essence of someone dancing, movement, rhythm, And so I may start off a painting a certain way, and then it just really transforms and becomes something else as I'm seeing it grow and develop. So that's literally all that I was thinking about. And I was also thinking about like, just Africanness, and culture and the different symbols that are on our clothing and what they mean, the Andikra symbols, and that was that. I really don't have a name for it just yet. These paintings have literally only existed with me. She's been wanting to come with me to places. I'd be like, you too big. But yeah, like take me to Sunrise, my event that I have. And I haven't, but obviously something's there, as you said.
Right. So
if I can ask more about the Sunrise and when do you do that and what is that?
Yeah, Sunrise Detroit. That's every second Saturday at Andy's Arts on Finkel. It's another space curated for release for the people. Some people may call it an open mic space, but so much more happens at Sunrise Detroit that we can see, we can't see, some people can see, it's just so much is happening in that space. And we prioritize mind, body, and soul alignment. And so we also have vendors in this space. We have people giving massage therapy on site. We have people preparing herbal tea. We always have a plant-based food vendor for gluten-free, nut-free, soy-free, all the things that I am. And then we give that to the people. What else? We have someone doing Reiki healing, someone doing readings with tarot cards, oracle cards. And we have Mindful Bee with his crystals, energy tools, disguised as jewelry. We have Jeff Nzoma with his cultural attires. This is real specific and intentional, the type of vendors that we have. But people come and we start off with throat vibrations for the throat chakra to help people open up themselves. And we also just really prioritize release and speaking your truth and a space of no judgment. Honestly, we don't like to take the mic from people. And so far, so good. People have respected that space. But yeah, Sunrise Detroit is an open mic that I co-host alongside my partner, Jason Ford. And it's been going on for, I think, 3 years now.
And it's once a month or?
Yes, once a month, every second Saturday. It started in the winter time as a means to curate a space for people to keep warm. And, just because the winter bears it all, you know what I'm saying? And we need those spaces to just kind of reflect and honestly be in community and travel through those journeys together. So Sunrise.
Is that by invitation or anyone can come?
Anyone can come and it's free. It's free admission.
And where's the location? What's
the
location again?
Finkel, 3000 Finkel Avenue, Detroit, Michigan.
Between Dexter and Linwood.
Yeah,
it's over there by the great. Have you seen the great big tree over there on Linwood?
I don't think so.
When you're coming out of Andy, take your left to Linwood, make a right. There's a tree. I have to go around about 4 or 5 times with my arms to make the whole circle.
Definitely will check that out.
I've put the links inside of our chat there. So if Queen, if you want to set them up and show them. where the space is. Andy Arts has been there for quite some time. I got a chance to meet those folks a couple of times. I think they're from New York. I know they, and maybe some other places, but I met them a while ago. But they have the space. It's not far. It's like 1 block from the post office on Finkel. Okay, between Dexter
Like
and Lee.
that. In the middle of community, we are.
In the hood. It's actually across. It used to be this home for boys over there, and then Marcus got no. Who had it next?
Paul Robeson.
Yeah, Paul Robeson was over there after that. Yeah, I've been banked that they banked with MBD on Livernois and Puritan. That's why I know about them. But yes, across from where the school used to be.
Ah, yes, there goes Keshar. She does the readings and the Reiki healing. This is my Instagram page.
Yes, it is.
That's Rising Elizabeth. I'm on it right now. That's me at Watermelon Day, the Joy Project, which is another amazing person. Probably to have a guest on the show. They are doing it. Yeah.
Yes. And then here's Brittany. You went to the child. No. Who's the name? What's the name of the
DIA.
artist who show? Yeah, the DIA.
Charles
Who
McGee.
showed that?
Ashe. Charles McGee. Yeah, it's right there. We passed it though. It's above Keshar's head. Right there. Charles McGee. Yeah, this painting right here. And as y'all have seen my artwork, like I saw that and when I see things, you know, some things just really be moving me, and it's be like, all right, yes.
Look, he has your stand. You have the cloth on that's in the skirt.
Oh, I did not.
Sometimes it's destiny, baby.
What is really going on? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't even peep that. You didn't even peep it. See?
I did not. But yeah, I love that. And then Ashe to ancestor Charles McGee. Yeah.
Ashe.
Yeah.
But still show that.
Yes,
wow.
These are other things.
I got
So what I wanted to say, Brittany, is that as I was asking about your artwork and how it came to be, I began to hear that when creating, we're really having conversations with an aspect of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
The conversations that we have, that we don't realize we're having when we're creating. I want everybody to think about when you're, Reverend Amani, when you're making your bracelets, when you're creating your class, Ebony, when you're out doing your work, Queen Aduni, when you are creating music and writing lyrics, can you all see a conversation really happening with yourself? Because we're preparing things sometimes for other people to partake. Do you feel like it's a conversation with an aspect of yourself when you're creating? And I never thought about this until I watched you talk about this piece, Brittany. I want you all to think about that. Mama Evelyn, I know I gave you something to think about already, but I see your hand up, baby.
I had 2 questions. One is, do you charge for vendoring? And the other is, what is the hair? What did you do with the hair on the painting? Because I love that idea. Those are the 2 questions.
Yes, we do charge for vendoring, and it used to be different vendors every sunrise. But you know, as we learn, we grow, and that's kind of was a lot to maintain. So we've like had very specific vendors now.
Okay, so you vet them.
Yeah, we have to, like, you know, there are times where people aren't available. It's only $30 to vend. There are times that people aren't available. And so then I go with like our bucket of vendors or reach out and this or that, but always looking for food vendors. We shift that every time. Last time we had Real Food by Bianca. Before that, we had Mad Creates. Then we had Indigo Culinary, you know, all the amazing people that just the plant-based goodness for us. But yeah, only $30 to vend. But yeah, definitely connect with me. And honestly, like, I'm the creator of this thing, we are, so we can make it work if it makes sense, This Andy Arts is space. So yeah. And also, the hair, that's, I used to crochet my life. Okay. And so I had a lot of hair, and that's crochet hair from the beauty supply.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like those crochet locks from the beauty supply. I glued on there.
That gives me an idea. Queen of Dooney, remember the locks that you gave me that you cut off from that lady? You gave me her hair. I still have it.
Wow.
So I think I'm gonna do something.
Oh yes. So much can go on a canvas. I'll tell you, as long as I got glue, and it's endless. Hey, Lolly.
Yes. Okay.
Welcome,
Thank
Lolly,
you.
Danielle. Welcome, Grand Rising Elizabeth.
Can we have your
Hey,
information
girl.
about how to get in touch with you?
Yeah, here is my email. Also, I can give you my number.
Grand Rising, everybody.
Grand Rising. Did anybody else have any questions for Miss Brittany?
Oh, I'm interested in what's your Instagram account? I know I'm driving right now, but what's your Insta?
Yeah, it's B Ward Poetry. That's what. Oh, you're in the chat thing. Okay, but
Because
yeah,
I've seen the Sunrise event, but I always thought that was the one that was on Belle Isle. So this is the one that's on Spinkle, and you said the second Saturday of each month.
Yeah, second Saturday, every second Saturday.
Okie dokie. But I say, you're a beautiful spirit. I love your artwork. I'm attracted to your artwork, especially the senorita behind you. I'm very attracted to that piece. I'm like, oh, that's special.
Which one with flower? The one with the flower in her hair, or the one that's sassy up there on the wall?
I like both of them. I like both of them. So, and I don't know if it was you or Mama Het that says that, creativity is an expression of something that's, that needs to be tapped into you. The conversation.
Right, the conversation. Yeah. Are you talking to yourself when we're creating these pieces that we create? Are we talking when you dance?
Yes. Absolutely. Because you are I'm gonna speak from playing the tambourine. When I'm playing the tambourine, I'm like, you're telling yourself what's okay, next we'll do this and try that, and oh shit, yeah, oh yeah. Okay, they're gonna, four more, and then we took. Then you go into the next groove, whatever that groove is. So when I was gonna say to Brittany, I don't know if I said it right, Brittany. I at one point started doing jewelry, and I'm just not a simple person. And duplicating is not, it's going to be different. So I do natural hair, and I don't know if you've heard of Everett's Natural Beauty School and Salon, Everett's, but yeah, we've been around for 40 something years here in Detroit. But so one of the clients created jewelry, so I'm going to create some jewelry. So necklace. What would it look like if I add a little more so that it can come down and around here? So there's the conversation. Okay, try that, Sheila. Try that. Go up to it. Oh, well, what if I was to take that and put it over here? And a lot of times it's not even I. What if you're talking to yourself? What if you do this? And what if you do that? Girl, add too much. But anyway, I got so involved in it that I would keep adding and changing that it would be like 4 a.m. by the time I made myself stop. Because you got to go do a client in the morning. So I had, and it got it. Then I wanted to go out and buy all these things for it. And I had to say, stop. You cannot get into this because you're getting too deep in, too involved. And you got to do a client in the morning. That's going to give you immediate money, right? So I had to back off of that. Yeah. But yes, I do talk to myself. Who else is there?
I see somebody has
spirit. Me and the Holy Ghost. We be going
Right.
at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mama Ebony, thank you so much for sharing, Queen. Appreciate it. Ebony, come on with it, baby. Be careful now. Careful.
I met Miss Brittany before. I was coming back from the Freedom Walk downtown for the NAACP, and I seen her speaking poetry, and it was so beautiful. But Miss Brittany, you have a light and an essence of beauty and like power that attracts people, and I wanted to know more because I think when I met you, you had a camera. So are you a photographer too? And I would love
to say that I am
about that.
Like, I mean, these are like different mediums for me to release and articulate what I see. So I am going to say, yes, I am a photographer, but I am also going to be honest that it's kind of hard to say that because there's people out here that be doing the most, they be doing the bestest, they be in it. They be photographing, they be schooling photographing, they be buying the equipment, studying. I just be YouTube. How I do this? What is this button? Some of them buttons, I don't even go on that side. Like I just,
Right.
that camera was a gift to me. And so I use it. But that's just society holding me back.
We can definitely say that Brittany takes pictures. How about that?
I definitely take pictures, definitely do video.
Yeah.
And
definitely capture.
What is your other, now that's the other thing you do. You are a videographer, all right?
Yeah.
Don't you make content for folks? And
I do.
Come on now. Look, I'm proud to be aware of Brittany's. One day you might have to sit down and name everyone, the I and I, because there are many. They say there's no I in team, but I could take a bunch of I's and make the word team, okay?
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. Yeah, Hetheru used to get mad at me about that. Yes, it is. It's a whole bunch. It's a bunch of capital I's because guess how many I's it takes to make a team? One person has 2, right? And then everybody that joins the team, that's two more sets of I's. So it's a lot of I's in team. I'm gonna break the mold. I love it.
Come out the box. There is no box.
That's right. I thought that was funny the other day when you were talking about that, and I had just torn up that box. Yeah, we put ourselves in a box.
Yeah.
I used to say that, like, what you walked in, the thing is open. You walked we walk into rooms every day, right? Some rooms are square. We walk in rooms every day, but there's either a door or a doorway. Did we choose to stay in those boxes? Were we put in those boxes? Did we create those? I didn't build the house, but are we boxing ourselves into our boxes by having nesting spots?
Let me
Of a
tell you,
good
when I
investment.
was when in my 20s and starting to get my own apartments and stuff, I wanted a big bedroom, right? It was a 1-bedroom apartment, and I wanted a big bedroom. So I said to myself, who created these boxes? Who told me what I should do? So I took my bedroom and put it in my living room. And I used my bedroom as my den for company.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Who said this is my living space?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That
I did that when I was
wasn't
pregnant
big
with
enough. I needed a bigger box. If I must exist in a box, you know, because they make houses now, homes where it's just space, you know, where the whole house is a loft. You know, there's no
open plan.
Yeah.
Can I share something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I know I've been in and out. I'm clearly dressed differently, drop the kids off. So there's some things I missed, but I wanted to make sure that as a person who is a part of the one of the communities that our distinguished sister is known for, and that's the poetry community. In Detroit, we have all of these in what I guess we call the greater conscious community. We have all of these circles, all of these little boxes speaking of boxes that we divide and we put ourselves in order to create community, which is necessary because we are literally doing the work of saving ourselves, right?
Yes.
And when we create these communities, we come to these communities with all of the trauma, with all of the terrible things that have been done to us by the system, by our families, by people we love, by ourselves. And while great work is being done, it can very easily become very messy, very nasty, and people have agendas, and people have, you know, even without the intent. So when I see, as a member of the poetry community, people creating spaces in that space with all of those, what we will call personalities, with all of those agendas, with all of those relationships that started before you even got in the room,
right.
And to manage to be able to create the space for people to come in and feel safe and be transparent and be heard and not feel like this person is a big deal and I'm not a big deal, and everybody really feel at home. I feel like that's the hallmark. That's a mark of a great. I almost cringe from the word open mic because I just feel like it's a creative, safe space for expression. But I just, as a member of the poetry community who has had the challenge of creating spaces and been in other spaces and had my share of mess, I just want to commend you on the work, not only just your artistry, because artistry is important, but when we go back to the concept that we are literally saving ourselves and the importance of creating these spaces and being able to put other people first, put people first, but at the same time be protective about our spaces. Yeah. You know what I mean? At the same time, be firm about this is what we're going to do. We're not doing these things. I just think that you have done such an amazing job of that. So I see a lot of what you do when I'm in town. I'm lucky enough to attend, but I will always, anytime I can, support because it's so important. It's so important. You are I know that your ancestors, even your elders who are even only slightly older than you, are extremely proud of the work you're doing. So please keep going.
I appreciate that.
Yes,
and I experienced the climactic waves of the community.
I like that word, climactic.
I try to say it in a good way.
Right. Oh, you did say it in a good way. Remember, remember.
Oh, yes, sorry.
That's all right. No need to be sorry. Just do your squeezes or push-ups or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I've been saying that T word a little more often too, so I appreciate the reminder. But
your arms will look like this if you keep saying it. Look, it look like this.
Not that.
Yeah, I've been saying it too much.
But I appreciate those words, Prostil. And even off of this call, all of the motivations in the digital realm.
Oh,
appreciate that. Because honestly, they do matter. Like, it ain't easy.
Oh, no, yeah.
But
please, when I tell you it matters, because there are people who will come into that space and you know, we've been dealing with each other because we become a community, we become a family, and you know, family sometimes be the worst, but then there will be that person who walks in off the street who needed that space that night, who needed that person who you know to be not necessarily authentic and kind of full of BS, but that person will get on the mic and say something that somebody needed to hear. And that's when you recognize that it's not, we're the vessels, we're the, you know, the mode of transportation from the source to the person who's receiving it. But there are so many places in between there where it can get lost. It can get lost in relationships. It can get lost in rivalries. It can get lost in comparison, like we were talking earlier. So to create the atmosphere where, you know what I mean, where people can come in and you ain't gotta like each other, because what we come in here today to do is bring light.
That's right. That's right.
And that's to me, that is to see the execution of it at such a high level is respect. So I appreciate that. I appreciate what you do. And yeah, I hope we see more of it from you and from all of us. So yes, ma'am.
All right, Reverend Prostel.
Ashe.
Alice.
So Brittany, what or who or how were you influenced to create to your creative path? I know you touched on it a little bit, but we have some more people in, and I'd just like to step back on that. Who?
No, you said what or who or how?
Who, what, or how? Yeah.
Yeah. As you talk about speaking to a version of ourselves or ourselves, what? Yeah. My past self, my growth within that journey, that season of my life, that experience. You know, I create based on my past experiences. Like, honestly, I create based on what I see. And so, like I said, like, you know, I'm intuitively gifted, as we all are. And that is what I create. That is what I see. I feel things at a high level. And the more I dig deeper into my spirituality, the more my tentacles is just to the point where I have to do some type of work to protect myself and not take on what I see and feel. But that's when it comes into play. That's when I begin to create, paint, dance, release, you know, bring in my father that's in the spiritual realm into the conversation. He has all of the gifts that I now have. He's a rapper, a creator, an artist, a drawer. He played the guitar. He danced, break dance. Like, we used to freestyle and sing together all the time in the car, literally break dancing, like Run DMC, like out here. All of the things that he was, I am. My dad was the first influence of music in my life. Like, we are both music heads to the core. Like, he would be like, now what sample is that? Literally, like, I'm about to be tested for school or something. Like, and I'd be like, oh, that's Art Blakey. Do you hear the sample in this song? Hold on. So turn it on, like, this is serious business. And so I just have taken that, you know, and so I have such an eclectic ear, you know, to music, because of that. And how being able to sit still, being able to do the work to be connected, you know what I'm saying, which is not easy. Like, honestly, this is not easy. How And honestly, just being, I'm just allowing myself to be. Like when you talk about these boxes, shout out to you for bringing this shirt into the conversation. When you talk about these boxes that we put ourselves in, like I recently had a performance at the Aretha with Omari Barksdale, and that performance just truly, it was something else going on there. Even he had to call me after the performance, I think the day after, like, I mean, I've seen you perform, but that was different. Like something's going on. And I was like, thank you for saying that because you're right. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally now like not afraid of making those ugly faces or just really just, if it's a note that's low, like I'm gonna be low. I'm gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Not be like, this is the piece that I am performing and I'm going to perform it and I'm going to sing in a cute way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show you live and in living color, like the work that it took. Like, you're gonna see that on stage. Like, I'm gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna shy away from it. Like, and this is an ongoing journey. This is a new journey for me, honestly. And just being fully as present, you know what I'm saying, on stage, like, and it feels so good because now I get to just be and like forget how other people may perceive me or realize me, or their romanticized versions of me may be dismantled, but like that's literally the work. Like we all are the same things that I am and more in our own unique way. Like we all have these stories that we need to share. To Prostel's point, like we all have something to share for somebody to tap into, connect with. Like we are all Ubuntu, a part of a huge ocean, and we are all droplets in that same ocean. Like
the ripples, baby, the ripples, the droplets,
ripples and the dripples.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the what, how, and who. I think the best way.
Okay. Did anyone have any questions behind that? Because I have more. Or write them down and we'll come to them if you would like to share. You've already answered. I think you've already really answered them. Let me see.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Pastel.
So in as a person who is you're doing shows and you're doing shows on bigger and bigger and bigger stages and other spaces, how do you I guess negotiate the line between honoring spirit and honoring purpose, but also, people make money. Some people look to make money off of our talent, and also we deserve to be paid for the time that we've developed these talents. So how do you decide, okay, I'm going to do this show? Because if I'm not mistaken, Sunrise, which is an amazing show, last time every time I've been there, I think it was free. And yeah, it's a free show, but also there's other shows that I know you're doing that, you might be doing somebody else's show and they're charging. How do you negotiate that space of doing business in your spiritual gift?
I'm gonna say the first word that popped into my mind is discernment. For one, somebody may ask me to do something and I believe in the mission. And also, like, I believe in the spiritual revenue that's going to come from this opportunity. And I do it because I just know that I should be doing this. And then there's times where people present to me a cost and I mean, not the cost, the price, so like, I just kind of stop doing the things that I don't want to attract anymore. And honestly, like the opportunities just come to me to be paid in such amounts. And I've been so amazed at the amounts. Like, if I could just be transparent, we talk about money, get weird. But like, like I just be amazed. Like, what? And that's not even the amount that I was gonna tell them. But I'm like, oh yes, yes. So I'm still in that realm of learning, like Brittany. Yes, you can get paid this amount of money with these many zeros for this one poem. And it's like, I'm realizing like, no, I'm doing something up here and it took some work. You know what I'm saying? It took some work. Just like if I'm creating a logo, like, what about the laptop? that I had to buy? What about the whatever to get the money to get the laptop? What about the different programs that I had to download to put this work together, you know? And also, yeah, like I said, I just don't do programs or events that aren't in alignment with myself. And also, I ask for amounts, and I fully have a good relationship with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still amazed, yes, but I don't just be doing anything and everything, you know. Also, to even touch on burnout, because that'll happen too. I've experienced burnout from just doing any and everything. And I mean, maybe that was necessary in a certain capacity in the past, but it's like now I'm grateful to be in a space because I have done the work to be where I am. Like, you know, at over every open mic, probably not in Detroit, but all over the world, honestly. And yeah, I mean, I've just realized from me being really intentional about how I want to show up, so have those opportunities. Like, you know, you are what you attract. It's literally the laws of attraction. And I've realized those opportunities have been that way. Like the things you probably have seen, people have reached out to me. And I just continue to put myself out there and showcase what I'm doing. I don't know if that answers your question, but
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
It does. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brittany, where did you come from? Where were you born?
My mama came from a mama, but I was born here in Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, this is where I was born, Henry Ford Hospital.
I'm just wondering because I've never seen it. Maybe no, I'm not gonna say that because that's probably gonna be a tale because I'll remember. Sometimes you'll think about things, you'll say, "Oh, I'm just meeting somebody," and then some time will pass. You're like, you know what? I have.
No, so yeah, I will say that I left after high school.
Okay.
And I went to Flint for
Okay.
5 years, University of Michigan, Flint for 5 years. Then I went to, what came first? Oh, Texas, San Antonio, Texas. I was there for 2.5 years. Then I was in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
I was just following school.
Uh-huh.
And then I came back in 2019.
Okay.
Right.
And
So
I think that's
probably,
when, yeah.
so the work that I'm doing now, like I've done in those spaces, but it's like now I'm back home.
Okay.
And yeah,
So
you probably haven't seen me too. So
that's probably why I'm saying I didn't see because I'm not saying I go everywhere, but I'm here and there.
Yes. Yeah, and we would have seen each other because I would have been like, oh, bet, yeah, we about to dance, you know, in 2018, 2017, right? 2016, like, yeah. But I came back in 2019. Okay. And my mama ain't let me go nowhere, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Right.
Yeah, when
I want to go back to Queen real quick. I was laughing about you and your bed, you know, when you switch your home around. I did the same thing when I was pregnant with Isis. That bedroom wasn't big enough for me. I had to move to the living room. The was like, we're gonna put the bedroom out here and put the sitting room in the other. I love that concept. Also, I'm all over the place. The talking drum. What did it say to you to make you become his friend? What did it, how'd that evolve?
Yeah, that's a poem right there because I have to sit down and think about how I can articulate this feeling. All I got is these shoulder bounces.
Did it make you do that? Is that what made you pick it up? Like,
yes. It reminded me of like the Wakanda soundtrack because that talking drum is in there as well. It's just like, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have words right now.
It's okay. Hey, everything ain't a word. It ain't a word.
Yeah. It just
that was the answer.
These drums.
Baby.
These drums.
You know, I like when you shared about, you really sometimes, you go different places. When I hear music, it's like sometimes people say, hey, go dance. And that's not how my thing works. The music will call me. The drum beats will tell me what to do. The lyrics will give me motion. So for me to do, it takes a lot for me to do assign dance numbers. It's very, very, that like challenges my brain because you know when I would dance with Ife, he would always tell us dance, practice full out. So when you dance full out when it's a performance, baby, when you in front of a stage, when you're on a stage in front of a group of people, and the energy they go that the yellow jacket. When you're on stage and in front of a group of people, and there's a whole lot of energy there that wasn't there for rehearsal. Okay. Now the people that are dancing, that's already one type of energy. Your drummers is another type of energy. But when you have a group of people in front of you and they feed you even more, you will dance until you can't breathe anymore. I have been there. Ife would say, breathe. And I'm thinking to myself, how can I be dancing if I'm not breathing? Baby, when I get done and I'm about to pass the hell out. But if they keep playing that music, my body will get this breathless body up. But once I started breathing, I was like, oh my gosh, I can keep dancing. But I don't know what's going to happen when I dance. I might hear a song I like, and I will play that song 5,052 times. I'll listen to it all night. We've listened to one song for a month, if not longer. I will create a dance to it. I mean, now you can go find the lyrics, but I have to write. I have to take a pen and paper because I love writing. I have to write the words down. Take the song backwards, write the word. Oh, I missed that. Right, take it back, run it back. And I'm writing the words, even though I can go get the lyrics. A lot of times people be missing stuff, so don't trust. Don't trust. So I have to write the words down. If I'm going to do a performance, I have to write the words. And and sometimes it may be different music, different instruments may tell me what to do. So it's not, you can rehearse all day, but once you get there, it's a totally different thing. Just like when you sit down to create. Queen, you might say, I'm a tambourine this, and the tambourine might go shaking it by itself. Wait a minute, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, you're not in control here. It's your spirit driven, creator given assignment for the moment. Because it may be different Tuesday than it was on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just celebrating and honoring that. I don't get to do that as much as I would like. So I think because I talk about this shyness sometimes, and I think that's what that shyness comes that hesitation is because can I express myself like I want to? And then when I let the beast full out, people are like, oh my God, you're so, my neighbor used to tell me, you're always shaking your ass. First of all, I wish my mama used to tell me, girl, if you had a big one, just wait, gravity would pull it, So I was like, okay. But I like to shake. First of all, the shaking of the midsection of the pelvic area, the pelvic girdle, your hips, that helps relieve stress.
Yes.
So maybe
and I'm chiming in on you.
Come on. If you would shake some more instead of fussing at me for shaking, if you would join me, maybe you would have the joy that I have. If you would take a pen, a crayon, and scribble on some paper. I used to tell the children, I said, just scribble, scrabble. And they would go ham, and some of the children would be like, Mama, Miss House, I can't color like that. I don't like that. Okay, then I got to give you, okay, then make some squares and circles. Some children, they weren't having it. But, everybody ain't the same, and everything don't stimulate folks the way, that's what this creativity is about. It's an explosion. It's an explosion of you that you hold back because it might get judged. Don't worry about the judgment. Know that it's your authenticity. So from now on, that shyness, if that shyness or that hesitation steps in, it's your authenticity. There is no such thing as shy. It's authenticity. Hesitation is authenticity. Let it roll. I believe that's what the sister that you created on the wall has told me to share today.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
That's a beautiful share, Mama Het. And I just wanted to add on. I too, as a dancer, hate it when people sit there and be like, you're enjoying music, and they know you're a dancer, and it's like you get out and dance, and you want to turn around and be like, why don't you get out there and dance? I'm trying to enjoy the music. I'm trying to let the rhythm actually get to my soul and everything. And it's like, I displease that. Like, let me enjoy the process of what I need to process. Let the music soothe my soul. And if my body feels like it wants to get up and move and dance, because realize that the performance isn't for the crowd that's around me, it's for me. It's my spiritual release. So it's like, why don't you get out there and dance? That's all.
It's a
Sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah, it's a ministry. And those people that aren't dancing, that's why I tell myself a lot of times I've gone and I could feel the anger of the people in the room. You can feel this as a singer, as a poet, as an artist. You can feel this energy that's like real tense. And my thing is, like, I want to do this thing so well that you won't get up. Your spirit will come and meet me on the dance floor. Or your spirit will meet me in this art piece, or the spirit will meet you in this tambourine shaking. Your spirit will meet me first, and then people will get up and join you. And that's what my goal is. I want other people to enjoy this. I want other people to hear these words and be inspired by what I've said, because I've gone through some shit and it got me here. Because a lot of our shit has got us here where we creating and vomiting creativity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What we've been through has us teaching. What we've been through has us taking photographs. What we've been through has us, being around youth, or bringing others and drawing others to us. Or, Grand Rising, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Mama Evelyn's hand is up.
Yes.
If you're complete, are you complete? Mama Het? I wanted to share how I create. I get downloads, and I do structured things, but most of the time it's random. It seems random. For instance, I sat here last night and cut up bias strips of fabric for a project I plan to do, those rope necklaces. Or I'll sit here and I'll print out all my sayings, and I'll just sit and tear the paper, tear the sayings and put them neatly in my containers. And then while I'm sitting here on the call, I'll be gluing them onto the cards, that I have created in little packs to give out. So I get downloads, and I love them, and I just follow, because it may not seem apropos for the moment, but along the lines, a few months, maybe years down the road, oh, you did that so you could complete this. Okay. So that, I'd go off on tangents, just little things. And then that's because it is preparing me for something down in the future. So.
Yeah, I too received those downloads. Like you said, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. And they just be coming. Don't let me, engage with Mother Cannabis. Goodness gracious.
Oh, Lord.
Or be in water.
Like, bye-bye.
It's like, I'll be like, oh man, okay, I gotta Okay, I remembered that thought. I gotta remember that thought. Like dreams, man.
Mm-hmm.
Read over some of my dreams from years ago, and you don't remember dreaming them. You're like, did I say it? Really? I dreamed that? That didn't make any. It just didn't make any sense at the time. I'm like, okay. I just wanted to share that. It was like, okay.
I'd like to. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I'd like to share a video song. I think is appropriate. It's called "We Are, I Am," and you can relate to that in any way because we are, I am. We are, I am. And then there's we are, and then there's I am. Whatever way you want to relate to it. And I'm believing that the sound is going to work. Maybe I should check that first before I go to the thing. I wrote this, and my husband produced the music behind it. I dedicated this to Queen Oceandara, and I was able to play it for her before she left. I see y'all in anticipation. Okay, now I gotta get the music part going. Y'all tell me if you can hear it. Otherwise, I have to go a different route.
I can hear
it.
Oh.
Can't hear it now.
Y'all stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here we go. And
that was intense. That was so intense. It made me get up right away.
Okay. I had to do this real quick. That's why I'm like, okay. I got to take it back to the top. There we go. And here we go. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Chosen generation, a royal priesthood. We are kings nations, searching of our own destination. We are a peculiar people, wearing peculiar hairstyles. We are a people of purpose, leaving a legacy of divine urgency. We are sent by the divine, and we've come to revolutionize your mind.
I don't know what it is. I just know we need to do something with that.
Oh, can we play that at Hug Detroit?
At Hug Detroit.
That's intense.
Yeah, like on the screen somewhere.
No. When we do our shows, because Hug Detroit is outdoors, and you wouldn't. Yeah,
you wouldn't see it. Okay.
We're gonna spoon feed all this.
Spoon feed. Spoon feed.
Spoon feed.
There we go.
Let me help you.
Yeah, there you go. And drink it from a straw too. A little bit at a time. Yeah.
You said your music, you're introducing 2 songs, but are all the songs ready to be released? That one too?
Mama Evelyn, like I'm putting my order in. I'm putting my order
See,
in.
I'm put
like,
that, yes.
And it's funny that you mentioned that, Mama Evelyn, because I know I'm getting Mama Sheila and and Papa Phil ready to be out here in these musical streets, especially with social media. So there's a plan coming. There's a plan coming. There's something coming. So just just be ready. Just be ready. That's all I have to say.
Coming. Hold on.
I'm coming.
I want to show you this as well.
Oh.
Speaking of, one of the other songs is It's About Me. And Danielle.
Oh, and you guys, the Elizabeths are the first ones to actually see this. It's coming together. The actual thing is coming together, but you guys got an assignment because when Mama Sheila shows you this, you got to go to work. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can I blow this up?
I don't want no excuses.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pull it up. It's the draft. It's the draft. We gonna finish it, but since you guys gonna see it, y'all gotta go to work. That's all.
But today, it's about me.
Get it, get
It's about me. It's about me. It's about me. Queen, be ready. I'm on my way, cause today, it's about me.
I love it. Love it.
Y'all got me excited.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so
I think, oh my God.
we
Okay,
have
come on.
just officially, well, at least for the Elizabeths, that's just a rough draft. We're gonna have the song up today we're gonna have the song up on the website, Sheila and Phil's website, by end of day today. So you'll be able to download that one song. And the challenge is to create a 30-second to 1-minute video or reel of you dancing to that song, however you feel like dancing. And there's some people you need to tag, like Queen Adoni and Phil Harmonic, because we just got Phil's Instagram, and you could follow Phil on. I think Phil has started following some of you guys last night, so follow him back because he's just now getting up to the game. And then there's the hashtags. Hashtag It's About Me. Hashtag Give Him Hell. So everything I'm gonna fix that little thing right there, that video, and we're gonna shoot it out to all the Elizabeths, and you got your first social media dance challenge. There you go.
I like how she made it, Ebony, when you exit, how she had cut that and made it where you're like, it's about me. Like, I'm out of here. Let me one more time.
But today, it's about me. It's about me. It's about me. It's about me. Queen, be ready. I'm on my way, cause today, it's about me.
Yay. That was so
So I'm ready. I just got to work, so I got to get clocked in, but I'll be completing that probably within the next hour, and then working with Queen Adoni on getting that song uploaded to the website, and then we're going to push this out. When I push it out on the Elizabeth page, I asked everybody to share it on their page, just how it is, because you don't know who you're going to inspire. And then do your video, do your reel, do your reel with the hashtags and everything. It doesn't have to be perfect, just do it, so that when we can get a collective velocity of people to join us on this dance challenge.
And on the day of Hug Detroit, which is the 27th of August.
27.
Yeah, not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
At 6. Now, the Hug Detroit is from 1 to 11. Hug Detroit is a festival, and we're hugging each other, or we're bumping each other, or we're fisting each other, whatever. But it's
Fist
a
bump.
day of love that we hug, not Detroiters and Detroit, and celebrate all that we have accomplished here in Detroit and the wonderful city that we live in. So it's entertainment all day, different stuff all day. And so, but at 6, the band starts and so we're going to do 2 of the songs, 2 of my original songs. And when we do Everybody Want to Be Loved, I want everybody to have their phones up and recording. And we're partying, we're bringing kids and people up on the stage, and it's a real celebration. Everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to be touched. Everybody want to be heard. Everybody want to be free as a bird. I want to hear your heart. I want to feel your soul. I want to get to know you, and I want to see what makes you whole. We need to love one another, cherish one another, teach one another, reach one another, kiss one another, kiss one another, forgive one another, celebrate all that stuff. And then we partying, everybody's doing this. And that kicks off the album for us.
All right.
It's on. If you can't go live, because I think you have to have 1,000 or whatever that to go live, just as soon as it's over, put it up there. So it, I would really appreciate you guys coming during that time, especially. Mama Het's going to have her hula hoops there. And at some point, we will do a professional, quote unquote, video. But this is going to kick us all out. And then we're going to do something for the footage that we end up using on the final, the official video. Anyone that we any of your stuff, then we will compensate for those that we end up using in the official thing. So it's about me, is basically so that you will know it is dedicated to like people, women who are dealing with cancer and anything in their bodies, anything, because we don't say that enough. We do for everybody else. But today, it's about me. And all that day, it's about, hey, today, even to her man or whatever, that night, tonight, I will be wined and dined and caressed and undressed. I'm not even going to take my own clothes off. You got to do everything. So yeah, that's to celebrate. And I see all these women when they walking for cancer, it's about me. So I have a lot of, promos for all of it. I'm excited. So anyway, thanks for loving. It is, I am. And there's a production behind that as well. So
that one was intense. I like It's About Me, but that We Are, I Am, that it made me get up. I was about to sit down for, every time I go get the little yellow jacket, she hide when I get in the kitchen. So I'm gonna let her be. Her be.
Yeah.
But every time when I came back to sit down, my leg was like, I couldn't even sit down on that beat. The intensity of that beat. I really like that. I see a whole lot of, words and movement going on for that. We Are, I Am. But what about me? I think I'm going to use now. Danielle has also taught us that we have some footage that we've already taken that we can use. So if you're shy, excuse me, if you're feeling authentic, you can use some of your dance content and learn how to apply the music while you're doing it. Because Danielle has shared many tricks of the trade with us. So Sometimes you might have this. This feels like a pop quiz. That's what it feels like, a pop quiz from our instructor. So the challenge is on for your social media savvy, your technological abilities, and your
And yes, ladies, if you need
music.
help, contact me. I use CapCut and Canva to produce that flyer, and I'm going to finish editing it today. So just reach out and yes. But I want to see all y'all shaking your heads.
Is it? Do we use the format and just put our video in that spot?
You know what? I haven't thought about that. I have to create that as a template to make it easy for you to do that. So that's something I can sit down and work on.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, you did one Canva where you input your belly dance video inside, embedded the belly dance video. You can do that also, right, in Canva?
You can do it in Canva, but when it comes to the audio, the transposing the audio over the video, I couldn't figure out how to do that easy in Canva. So I did that in CapCut. I edited in CapCut, saved the video that I edited in CapCut, and then use that video to upload in Canva.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We gotta get the next level will be to have the Philharmonic Queen of Dooney music on as a choice on Instagram. Doggone it. Okay.
Actually, that's coming up. That is progress. That's currently.
Listen.
I was up with Philharmonic last night getting his Instagram stuff up, and we talked about that. So that's a work in progress.
See,
got the confirmation last.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies, I gotta go early. I gotta go clock in. But I'm in creative mode. If you need any help, just contact me and reach out to me.
Okay. Y'all see, Danielle had just enough time to give us our assignment. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Run, but you can't hide. You can't hide. This was really a beautiful discovery. To have the wisdom of our brothers and sisters today. I'm so appreciative of all of you being present today. I'm full. I'm really full today. Creative juices are flowing. I stayed up late last night with cutting, Mama Evelyn. I was with you on the cut. I was cutting and creating till I fell asleep. So
I can we hear one of your performance, just maybe something that you rap and sing at the same, within the same, or whatever you want to do it. We'd love to hear you and enjoy your performance.
Sure. I'm gonna have to pull it up.
So you got your pictures for your background, your your stage.
Yes, my crooked picture.
Like, fix me.
I know, right? Like, girl, like, you already know what it is. Quit playing. But yeah, my organizer brain is like, oh, can't wait to fix that.
She said I'm straight like I am. That's the way she wanted to hang.
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Her hair hanging. So the hair. She getting ready to do this. What did you say? Say what?
You said try what? Oh.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so I'm actually, y'all are a group of people that know kind of first, but I'm actually working on my first poetry book of things, of experiences from the past and all of that. So right now I'm actually pulling that up because it's allowing me to consolidate all these poems.
It's an Elizabeth exclusive, you all. It's an Elizabeth Grand Rising Elizabeth show exclusive.
Yeah, I don't really know. I probably have performed this before, but the notice of a book.
Hey.
Is there any like, I don't know,
Anything. We don't know. You could do ABC.
okay.
A melody to it or whatever you want to.
Yeah, so it's this poem that I like to perform, called My Womb Man. I wrote this when I was in Arizona. I wrote this when I was kind of tired of being the performer that kind of hides behind like metaphors and fancy words, knowing good and well I'm talking about myself. Like I wanted to put myself out there more. Like this was the start of that, to just be like, these are my experiences. Do y'all relate or not? That's totally fine. But this is me. Not like, yes, the rain dripped on the windowsill. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is me, and this is me showing up. Like, this is some real ass shit. And it's like, as I read it now, it's like, oh, that's nothing compared to like, but this is what, 2016. 2016. Okay.
2016. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so My Womb Man starts off with me singing, then I go into the poetry. My womb, my womb, my womb man. Just let me love you. Stop trying to make it complicated. The heart, the soul, the mind, the soul, the heart. This is for the women who get picked up on Saturday but silence the ring for bell hooks on a Sunday. Who had scissor on repeat the weekend they finally went to visit that one guy who always shocks the chakras between her thighs. Who chooses not to see straight through his bullshit because she knows she is on some of her own, but only because he is too. 50% of her time is spent in her head thinking about the heads that spent time with her. My womb, my womb, my womb man. Just let me love you. Stop trying to make it complicated. This is for the girl who feels so deeply some days she can't pull herself out. Who spends hours in solitude, Netflix, Hulu, just to be sucked into worlds that would never reflect her own. Who spent her whole life following rules that made her believe there was no way out of these systems that pull your skirt down but never lift you up. Who were taught that their bodies are blasphemous, therefore society should only uncover them on the covers teenage boys turn to before they sleep. The one who continued to carry stories shared with uncles and close relatives but never told. The one who still feels that little girl who never gets old. The one who will always have a wall of protection against foreign feelings and potential healings. Just let me love you. This is for the girl working the 9 to 5 while going to school full time. Just to read the theories and histories that reiterate how much harder she has to try. Those who go on and on and on and on, but her smile never says, what a day, even though she will want to say. Those who look forward to being in the clouds and going home to experience the blunt conversations that filled the fake spaces she was in all day. This is for those women who feel like Cardi B and Michelle O balance it so well, who have trouble checking boxes because there's no way she, he, they can be just one. Mike gives her the power to tell people how she's really feeling without being interrupted, as she demonstrates just how corrupted both of her worlds are and used to be. This is for the girl who wants the consistency. This is for the girl who takes hiatuses from scrolling too many faces in filter-covered books because everybody posts their perfected looks, but never what it took. This is for the girl who only wants the consistency, the long-lasting, the growth, the success, the strength, the invite, the position, the center, the understanding, the freedom, the sun, the glow, the waves, the tequila, the food, the mangoes, the fruit smoothies, the girl who everybody is and still wants to be. Sis, this is for you, and this is also for me. My womb, my womb, my womb, man. Just let me love you. Stop trying to make it complicated. The heart, the soul, the mind, the soul, the heart. That's that piece, my womb man.
Yes, 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 yes.
You know, Brittany, our reading for today, our song that Sheila shared, your art piece, and that poem were all in alignment. Didn't you say you don't go nowhere it ain't in alignment?
I was like, yes, Mama Head, I'll be there. This is in alignment.
This is this is phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
That was awesome.
You know, I want to share because I've been quiet, getting myself ready for everything I got going on today. And before I got on the call, I've been so deep in my head, which is kind of something you mentioned in that piece too. But I was just so deep in my head, and I was like, well, when I get on this call, before I got on this call, I said, when I get on this call, like, I just need something to speak to me. Like, whatever I get from this call is gonna help me today. And so I saw you, friend. Hey. And I was like, oh, cool. That was good. Like, that was good. But like that piece in particular spoke to me because of, you know, just different things I'm dealing with on a personal level. And it just reminded me again of the vow that I made to myself to take care of my womb. And to really show myself that type of love. And I had to ask my own womb for forgiveness a few weeks ago. So like that piece, that was it. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Ashe, thank you for saying that, Lolly. Lolly, another amazing artist, creator, creatress, all around beautiful spirit and kind person. Also on the dance floor with us too.
You all, I want to, unless anybody else wanted to share anything, I just want to read the last paragraph of this piece, this reading today again. Rastel, brother, did you have anything you want to share? I'd like to hear from y'all. Is it time? We got 3 minutes.
I don't have any art to share. Just other than gratitude for again being invited to the space already, like haven't been in this space before, the space that you all have created. Speaking of safe spaces being created, speaking of revolutionary things that we need at this day and time, I'm extremely grateful for this space. I'm obviously extremely grateful for my sister, Brittany, and to be invited into this space, you know, where people feel safe and talking about, you know, real things. So I just want to express gratitude in this moment. So,
hey,
smile.
Yeah, it was good to see you again, man.
Yes, ma'am. Great to be seen. Good to see you too.
All right, let's go. All right. Let me look over the idiosyncrasies and eccentricities. Okay. Once you accept an artistic assignment from the great creator, it's yours. Nobody can take it away from you unless, of course, you relinquish it. Others can imitate, but they can't duplicate what you do because there's no one in the world like you. Your work is born of your sensibilities, temperament, experience, emotion, passion, perseverance, attention to detail, idiosyncrasies, and eccentricity. Eccentricity. ECCENTRI. Oh, it's in there, isn't it? CITIS. Eccentric. It's, oh my goodness. Eccentricity.
You said it right the second time. Eccentricity. Yes.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, Baba.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
an authentic, so is your art. When you're authentic, so is your art. Oh my goodness. This was such a beautiful day. All right, y'all. Ooh. Breathe and be proud to be. That's our t-shirt for today. Brittany, can you show us your shirt again?
Proud to be from SCP on West Side.
Proud to be
shirt.
SCP.
Strategic Community Partners.
Strategic. What?
I mean, I have to say it. It's their shirt. It's not mine. You know.
What is it? SCSTE. What is it? What does it stand for?
Strategic Community Partners. It's an organization. They give a lot of grants out to people's in the city and businesses. This is where Jason works. This is their Juneteenth shirt. He actually designed this shirt. Jason.
I like that.
Oh.
Proud to be. Go ahead, proud to be. Proud to be. Oh, I thought I heard something coming. I'm listening.
No, I just said that's dope. I had a minor reflection when you were speaking a second ago, and I was thinking about that because creativity, we tend to think of art, but also like I've recently focused my creativity on creating businesses and creating programming, and it's not any less like that gift sometimes, while there's nothing wrong and it's extremely important to do it for expression, also we can create. It's just creation is in our nature, but also the way that we create is dictated by how we're thinking about a thing. So when we are thinking about what other people think, then we create with that to be at the center, as opposed to being faithful and obedient to the spirit in which we were created. Then when you create things, it comes, that's when it's right, because it's like it ain't even no crowd here. I'm just trying to be obedient.
You are being.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
are being. You are being.
I am being obedient. I am being obedient. Yes, ma'am.
Brittany, we're gonna let you slide with them three. We're gonna let you slide with them three today. They fit and they worked, and that's what it was when it was. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I like that woman because, for a while I've been calling myself a woman and I didn't even know it was coming down the line that we begin to be called cis women. I'm not accepting that. I don't care what it means. I read what it meant. I'm a woman. Don't call me nothing else. If you can't call me that, then call me my name. Amen and thank you. That's all.
What's the name of the company of the shirt again?
Strategic Community Partners. They
Strategic Community.
Where they at? They over there by What's the Deal and pizza bar, and Northwest Activity Center and
okay,
that whole area over there. But actually, Myers. Yeah, like Mary Grove. What's that? That's the raw space. Like that's that area.
Okay, it's a 6 Mile.
Yeah,
I don't know much about Detroit, but I know where that is. where the college is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that whole area. That's actually an area I grew up in too. But yeah, that's
where the Caribbean kitchen is.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't send me over there.
I hear a lot about that. I'm like, how they still functioning like that? So for it to be so much going on, I've never even been in or around. I don't even eat that. Like, it's like, why they
don't have to. I got you. You don't have to. I eat it for you. It's okay.
They're having a town hall next Thursday.
Who is? Who? Huh? Give me the announcement.
What were you saying, Ebony?
It's saying the Strategic Community Partners is having a town hall next week on the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. That in our media. All right, y'all. You know some last words. If you need to say anything, let it be said, or forever hold your peace till tomorrow.
Well, I want to put out that I'm looking for chefs for Lizzie's Kitchen. I'm looking for pop-up chefs. And so, Brittany, I need to speak with you because you've had some come over to your location, some chefs.
Oh, yes,
Hold
yes.
on, hold on. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I know she's not trying to get him. Brittany, you could too. I don't know what you know.
Ooh,
Brittany.
see?
So before I heard her poetry, I tasted her food, and I'm not vegan, and she makes vegan food, and I came back for the food. So I don't know. She can send people, but I know she not. Never mind. Let me shut up.
No, you did good. That's okay what you did. That's okay.
Because
she's one on the list. So put her on the list, in other words.
All I'm saying.
Yeah.
All I'm saying.
I mean, so our pop-up, I'm gonna say this is kind of different. It's pop-up on Saturdays, and you take 3 months. But the 3 months is like you may say, I want the first Saturday of the month. And you do it, and you do, like, you can do your poetry, you can do your thing, because you're upstairs in the kitchen. Is like a loft, and
Beautiful.
people can come up there, they can come and grab the food and leave. But we want you to do it for 3 months.
Oh, 1 day, 3 months.
For Saturday, yeah, in the 3 months, like from 1 to 6, something like that, or whatever time works. And then we promote all 4 of you, and the community gets to taste different food and not have to wait all months on just one person, and then next month the other person. So it's about getting people to know you, because different people come into the shop, and also that the community gets to taste different people's food and like that. So that's how the Lizzie's Kitchen. Lizzie is a shoot off from Elizabeth. So these are people that love to cook or love to share about the food.
Passionate.
And you can actually have someone else to prepare. Maybe like me, I would be the one I would partner with a person that prepares the food, and I would be there asking the questions and assisting and interacting with the people and stuff while the person is, like that. You can do it in that way as well. And it could be a day of, where pop-up poetry happens. They come in and, you can create it whatever way you want to. Why? Because there are no walls. There are no squares. We're not in a square.
What's the location?
It's on Iron Street, 227 Iron Street.
We gotta take a field trip over there, Brittany. I gotta go talk about some business anyway. I need to.
Right there, Jefferson and Iron Street. There's only one block of Iron Street. That's all it is. One iron, and it goes down to the Mount Elliott Park.
And this duration will start at what month?
I would like to start in September.
See how you said I want to start? See, she didn't say that word. See how that went right there? She said I want to start in September.
Yeah.
Very good, Queen. Very good.
So yeah. I got
What's the email that I can send you? It's like, yes, I have Be Vegan. I've done plant-based cuisine and all that jazz, but I've waiting for a community space where I don't have to pick up, put down, carry this, put that there, and host it. I would like one space where everything is in one space and it's not a lot of, but yeah. What email do I send that to?
Send it to City of Arts, ARTZ.
City of Arts.
At Gmail.
Okay, City of ARTZ.
What are you sending me?
I'm sending you the different chefs that come to Sunrise.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
because
did
you put your phone number in the chat already?
I did not, but I can do that. I sent it.
Yes, you did.
thought this would be
She did.
aired. Are
Yeah.
people on the whatever is going to see my number as well on the interweb?
No, don't. I would not.
No, because this right here, only those who save it, but no, they don't see your phone number. That's right.
I could give it to her, Brittany. I can send it to her, Brittany.
Okay.
I'll send it to her.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
All right, it's been a great show.
Fantastic.
King, I want you to know that we love when we have eye candy on the show. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop right now. Don't you?
So thanks for bringing what did you call him?
Elijah.
I was trying to figure what would the male version of Elizabeth be, right?
You know what? That's what I was gonna name. Isis either got my mother's grandfather's name, or my father's mother's name, Elizabeth or Elijah. So that's why
look up Elijah and see what Elijah
he's
did.
a very powerful person in the Bible. Very powerful person.
Definitely.
All right, give yourself a big, wonderful hug of loving your own self. Yes.
Bring those elbows up, shoulder level. Bring those elbows up, shoulder level, and squeeze. Yes. All right.
And hug the whole world, because they certainly need it. And then
shoulder level,
all the beauty and the creativity and the love and the health and the excitement, all of that you want for yourself today, sprinkle it on yourself. And money coming to all of us, and all that we need and want and desire. And peace out. I love you all. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.